So, welcome back to the rhyme of the the coughing, the death curse. Excuse me. Rhyme of the Frost Maiden. Nice to have you along today as we pick up in the city of Yithrin, when I think you've discovered four, rhymes of the Arcane Octet, and looking at the fifth. And last session where we finished off, you're right outside the tower that Jory told you was illusion. This magic here, this tower here. And I'll just remind you that this is an obsidian tower shrouded in gossamer mist, and it just soars above you. Eyes carved into the stonework appear to fixate you as you approach the entrance. The spire's highest window emits a purple light. And yes, it's illusion magic according to Jory anyway. Eyes all over the tower, and all the eyes lock on to you. Which is ironic because that's how he got it, a smack to the face. Well, the doorway to the tower is open, but you look inside and there's nothing but mist, and it's very thick mist. You can't see the other side of the tower, even though, you should be able to. Very thick mist inside. Well, yes, I can bless, no problem. The faith of Eldath will guide us for sure. The Well, the only problem I have, though, is I don't have any second level spells left. So it'll either be third or first. So either, I guess, 3 or 5 people I can bless. Which gives her back Well, thank you very much, Fleshy Beans. That is most helpful. Eldath bless you. Well, let's say Islani will cast bless when you've decided on your plan, just as you're about to enter, if you're entering as 1 by, or 2 by 2 or whatever. So just because, you know, it has a minute expiration date and you might not come up with a plan before then, but she will cast it. And see through Bones' eyes. So you're sending him. Okay, sure. To maintain the aura of illusion, I guess, I'm just going to ask you to roll a d20 for stuff. And I see the stats for Bones here. So just roll a d20. Roll for stuff, exactly. Okay, thank you. Let's see, Bones. Okay, so you close your eyes and you see through Bones' eyes as he's walking into the mist. And you see with Bones, you see a beautiful landscape, like probably the Feywild, you suspect, and it crumbles into dust and fire and destruction, and you lose contact with Bones. Yep. You want me to throw a fireball into there? To the what? For what purpose? I mean, Bones is gone, right? There's not even a body left. At him who? You want me to fireball your familiar? I don't understand. Oh, I see. Nope. Yep. And then Bones, you've lost contact, and you know you could bring Bones back, but Bones has in effect died. And, you know, in the ways that familiars die, I think they go back to their Fey plane or something, but yeah. But effectively dead. That was a D20. Oh, no. No, no, no. I don't roll. Okay, I'm just going to say you've had the Arcana Loth. I think someone actually did get it. So you have the Arcana Loth in your possession. In the bag of holding. It's an item. He's an object, yes. Was he a zombie? Oh, well, you have a zombie. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So, yes, the Arcana zombie. You're tying a rope, and I guess the Lin has control over him. Did you tie that rope so firmly, Dars? Don't want to lose the zombie unnecessary. It is an expense and an asset that we can't regain, unlike your dog. So tie it firmly, Dars. Is there anything else we want to do? I mean, I can't tell you what the zombie will see. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, well, here comes a zombie. Okay. Go inside, Arcana zombie. What? Tooth? Okay. When I pull the rope, come back to me. You understand? And the zombie, she's... I assume someone... Dars, hold the rope. I'm not strong as you. And okay, so Fluffy and Dars, and the zombie mindlessly wanders into the mist and goes out of sight, and then you hear a thump sound. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, just 1 second. So I just had to roll something, and yeah, you hear the thump sound, and you can tell just by the angle of the rope that this now vertical zombie is probably horizontal. So Dars and Fluffy pull on the rope, and the zombie is now a dead zombie. You can make a medicine check if you like. Fluffy, hard to get a read on it. Dars, don't know. All right. Like, what killed the zombie? Okay. I think Tooth's going to save the day here. I mean... Oh, there's Islani. Let me bring up Islani. Islani. I'll guide myself as well. Says Islani. Medicine. That's right. So between Islani and Tooth, okay. But between the two of them, anyway, I mean, the Arcanoloth is a pretty fresh zombie as far as zombies go. It hasn't had time to rot and decompose. So it pretty much looks like the Arcanoloth with all the wounds that you put on it, but a pretty fresh body. So when it comes out, Tooth and Islani get a closer look at it. There's no additional scratch marks on it. There's no physical damage on it. And they figure the only thing that could have killed it would be some type of psychological or psychic attack, because there's no physical marks on the body other than what you guys did to it. Was that Fluffy? You're not going in? Well, I'm more than happy to go in. At least, assuming I don't die, I can report what is happening. I'll cast a bless, and maybe Tooth could cast guidance on me. Okay. But Dars, you're very injured, Dars. You're on 12 hit points. So you have Sanctuary. We'll say Tooth cast guidance on you. And what do you want to do about the bless? Should I bless you? Is it worth it? I mean, Dars did give me that second level spell slot. Oh, you are right. Well, let's game this out though. So Claw goes in. If someone else needs to go in, who would be next? Because I have three. I can bless three people, right? Okay, so we'll do it like this. Claw is going in first. Who's after Claw? This give me three people. That is a very intelligent thing to say, Dars. Like I say, Dars will rope them together, and Dars will pull. Oh, no, not Dars. Sorry, Fluffy Beans will pull them out. We still need three people. Well, we don't need it, but maybe things will go well and Claw will succeed. But just in case. And one more. And no, like I said, the Carnoloth is pretty fresh. It hasn't had time to rot like a zombie does. So you saw the wounds that you did on it to kill it. Went inside the mist, fell back, they pulled it back. No extra physical damage. So it's mental, psychic, something like that took the zombie down, and probably what took Bones down as well. So the plan is, Claw, you go in, and if something goes wrong, Dars goes in, and if something goes wrong, Tooth goes in. Is that correct? And are you all tied together? Okay. So you are not tied, is that correct, Claw? What about Dars and Tooth? Do you want to be tied to Fluffy Beans? Might cut off circulation to a limb and then you lose that limb. Okay. So if something goes wrong, you grab hold of the rock with a rope on it, and then Fluffy Beans pulls after 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, so this rock says are tied to Fluffy Beans like that. There we go. Do you throw the rock in, Fluffy? Yeah. Well, you throw it in. Nothing happens. You pull back. The rock is perfectly fine. And you throw it back in again, so people are there can grab the rock if they want to. Okay. The three of you bless. She says a quick play to Islani and bah. Yep. Yep, the... Really? Claw, are you going in? Okay. Can you flip over to the other voice channel, please, Claw? So can you just roll a d20 in chat? I'll explain what it is, but I don't want to give the game away to everybody. So just roll a d20 and I'll tell you what it's actually for. Yeah, just a flat d20, 2. So you're making a wisdom saving throw, so that's a 5. Okay, so number 1, when you enter the mists, just a whole lot of horrifying visions start invading your mind. Oh, yeah, roll a d4, but you're not going to make the DC regardless. I mean, you rolled a 5 for your wisdom saving throws. Oh, do you? Okay. Sure. So roll another d20 then, once again, not to give the game away. Oh, that's terrible. If you have DM inspiration, yes, you can. This is a long walk. Oh! I've been telling your story to other players about the time you rolled a 111 and the chances of that, but 112, that's not much better. So with a bless, it's 6, and then your wisdom saving throw makes it a 9, which is not good enough. So I don't know what Claw's worst nightmares are, or his worst fears are, but that's what he sees. The mist takes shapes to invade your mind, and it's absolutely terrifying. So number 1, you're frightened. And the tricky thing is, you want to get away from your fears, but you're not entirely sure which way your fears are. Like, you want to get out of the tower, that much is obvious, but you're very much disorientated. So roll me a d8, Claw. Okay. So I'm going to roll. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Luckily, you run out in the correct direction and just take off out of the tower, but not before you take 55 points in psychic damage. So that's what happens. So we'll go back to the voice channel and we'll just have you tearing out of this chamber. Okay? So what you see, Claw goes in and is in there for 10 seconds or something, and then he comes tearing straight back out again. Claw, over to you. Okay, make a stealth check. I don't want to be that person, but if someone else wants to go in, you're going to have to do it quickly. The bless is going to fade. I mean... Tooth, I can't both bless and guide. Can you guide him? Okay. Dars, over to the other voice channel, please. Okay, so not to give the game away, can you just roll a d20? I'll tell you what it's for after you've rolled. So just it does, but I'll tell you if you get even closer. Just roll a d20 to start with. Just I don't want to give I'll tell you exactly what it's for. So 4. So this is a wisdom saving throw. So you can roll a d4 on top of that as well for your bless. And then +3 on top of that. So the total wisdom save is 9. Okay? Number 1, you are frightened. And the reason you are frightened is you look around and you see all sorts of... I'm not sure what Dars's worst fears and nightmares are, but that is what you see. Were you tied to the rope, Dars? Okay. Roll me a d8 as well. Four is a good number. You take 59 points of damage, and you fall to 59. Yep. And you're going to fall to the ground from that, and we'll pick it up from there in just a second. Let's go back to the other voice channel. I'll just wait for Dars to get back. So Dars rushes in, still under the effects of the bless spell. You wait 5 seconds. 10 seconds, 15 seconds, you don't see Dars. What do you do? Okay, so you rush in after Dars. Tooth, over to the other voice channel. Roll me a d20. I'll tell you what it's for in a second. I'm going to say you're blessed. Oh my God, what is it with you guys? Oh my goodness. Okay. Do you have inspiration or anything you'd like to use? Wisdom. Okay. Okay, and roll a d4 as well, because you've got bless. So that's 7, 9. What's your wisdom modifier? +9. So what's the total? Oh, it's a wisdom saving throw, right? Okay, so you're at 16, I believe, then. Yes. You rush into there. You see visions of the worst things Tooth can possibly imagine, and they evade your mind. But you don't succumb to them. And I don't think you even take half damage. Let me just check. Yep, no damage whatsoever. Make me a perception check. you see you reach around kind of on the ground for a little bit. You find the limp body of Dars. Do you drag it out? He's not responding. Okay. Okay, back to the other voice channel. Okay. Tooth rushes in, and moments later she comes back dragging in the body of Dars. Dars, I do need you to make me a death saving throw. Dum, da, dum, dum. Okay, you're good. Dars, you look terrible. And Islani is going to cast something low level on you to get you back. And by now it would have faded. It would have faded. Okay, so Dars, you come back with that many hit points, 10 hit points. Yeah, they... Yes. Well, number one, we had you cast Detect Magic as a ritual, and it's giving off the illusion school of magic. There is this is what the description of the tower is, and there's eyes all over that fixate on you, and the archway to the tower is open. You can just walk in, but it's filled with a thick mist. And like when Tooth and Dara's and Claw went in, they went into the mist, and after just a step or so, they completely disappeared into the mist. Claw comes screaming out of it. Dara's apparently died. Tooth came in. Tooth looks fine. When she returns, she's not bleeding from her ears or eyes or anything like that. She looks perfectly fine. While Dara's and Claw just got absolutely wrecked. Okay, so like a witch's broom almost. Oh, okay. So, up to the tower where you see this purple light. Yep. You look inside where this purple light is emanating. It's... Let me read this exactly. Okay. There you go. I'll fix it. There you go. That's what his hit vibe should look like. But Jory, when you get up there, you see the purple light, and what you see yourself reflected back into the light, and then you see a picture of an elephant flying a kite, and then you see reflected a Chardalyn dragon surfing in the lakes of the Sea of Moving Ice. Yep. And then you see yourself as a female, and then you see your firework as a dragon. You're riding a dragon. All sorts of crazy stuff are reflected back at you. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, if you want to have me keep on coming up with nonsense images, I can, but these type of things continue. Okay. You did not see an inscription. You see many more nonsense reflections on any portal into the chamber. The entire tower is covered with eyes. Keep that in mind. But I don't see how in being invisible it will affect things affecting your mind. It's very much a defense against physical attacks. I can cast it. Can I? I don't know if I can cast it. Who was this they you were referring to? Oh, I don't know. What does the purple pair do again? Just hit points? Oh! Oh, sorry. You're right. Let me look that up just a sec. Roll a d20, Tooth. 12. Oh, I thought that. Okay. I shall whisper to you, Tooth. Oh, there she is. Hey, Emma. Blessings of Emma, yep. So, Emma, you let us know when you want to cast your blessing, and we'll throw in a D6 blessing from Emma. There we go. A super blessing. And Bless has obviously faded by now. It's been longer than a minute while you try and sort your next move. It was Islani cast it as a first level spell. And she's got quite a few first level spells left. There's literally hundreds of eyes. The entire tower. Okay, sure. Okay, what are you shooting with? Firebolt, so just a cantrip. So, towards the top, towards the bottom, middle. Okay, so I won't even have you roll for it. I'm not even sure if it's a dex save, but regardless, you can't miss the side of a tower. Jory's too good a shot for that. There we go, 13. Even a 3 on the dice, just... And it... Yep. So you do hit one of the eyes dead in. There's a little bit of scorch mark around the tower. And the eye just continues staring back at you, seemingly unaffected. So remember, when you fly around the tower, all these eyes followed you. Like everything was just looking directly at you. there is some type that the mist is it's like the equivalent of glass at the top of the tower, like some type of see-through force field almost. Think of it as glass. I'm over-explaining it. Okay, well, so you kind of just poke it with your axe, and you scratch the tower a little bit, but the eyes themselves remain unaffected. I imagine you might want to swing your axe as well. Same thing, a little bit of dent in the side of the tower, but the eyes are completely unaffected. Yep. It's 50, I think. 50. It's I will point out that Jory looks pretty messed up as well. He's at 19 of 75. And that's what your character sheet says. I'm going to use your charm. So what was those third level? So that'd be... Okay, I think Islani would have spoken up and said she will cast Prayer of Healing. And okay, so she's going to use a 4th level slot. And it's going to be 48 plus 5. And yes, 10 minutes and up to 6 creatures. There we go. And it's 23. So undo all that healing and then take 23. Anybody who needs it. So even you, Fluffy Beans, you can go up to maximum hit points. I drag everybody in here. They're on full, but I'll put it on. Yeah, it's just my default settings. I should fix that. But anyway, there we go. So you're attaching the rope to Fluffy and to Dara's, like that. Bless. Oh, her Eldath one. That's an excellent idea. Um, let's have a look. How does she do that? There's protective bond, but that's not it. I mean, some. Oh, I see it. This is the one here. Emboldening bond, and she's used it once. So 4 winning creatures, so she'll use it again. She can use it up to 4 times. So I guess Tooth, do you get the super blessing? Because that's obvious. We'll just say all these 4 people get the super blessing, because you can do up to 4 people, I think. Yep. Yep. Wait. Okay. Okay, so, and are you attached to the rope? Okay, so you walk in, and let's remove the air of mystery. Make me a wisdom saving throw, Tooth, and add 2d4 from the double bless thing. And the 2d4. Man, what is it? What is with these saves? There's 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. So that brings it up to 21. You go inside and you see Tooth disappear into the mist. Tooth, you look around and you see the fears, but you are not affected by them. And you're wandering around in the mist. You see stairs going up. You don't see any writing. You get 50 feet up the stairs and the rope goes taut. You could, I say you could hear that. You can hear that. Considering the height of the tower, you figure you need about 8 or so ropes to get all the way to the top. It's a tower. You'll continue into voice channel 2, Tooth. Yep. Jury, what you doing? No, he couldn't see through the glass. He saw there was purple mist up there as well. And he just saw like weird reflections in there. So he can't actually see into the top of the tower. Okay. Jory, you have 10 seconds to tell me what you're going to do because you said you're going to run in. 10, 9. Okay, make me a wisdom saving throw, Jory. Plus 2d4. So 7. Yep. Just a 7. You just rolled twice. So that's a total of 9. So Jory, you go in and roll me a d8, please. You go inside and your absolute fears come manifest to life, and you're in the frightened condition and you're wanting to run away with them. You lose your sense of direction and you run and you kind of thwack into the wall and you take 39 points of psychic damage. Make me another wisdom saving throw. Again, yeah? You calm down and you take a deep breath and you reach your hands up to your ears and your eyes and there's blood everywhere. But you have regained your senses. And that was the worst roll I did for damage for everybody. Okay, you find the rope and you find the stairs winding upwards. Okay, Tooth and Jory, voice channel 2, please. So is Jory here? There is Jory. Okay, so you guys climb the steps after that initial shock to your head, Jory. You get to the top of... Oh, I've lost my... Okay. So roll that up. You can take these hit points, Jory. You get to the very top of the chamber illusion. And it's a 30-foot square room lit up by a purple continual flame spell right in the center of one of the walls. And the wall sconces around the room. And you see the windows that you were kind of looking in before, and I don't know, you only saw purple in here. What languages do you guys read? Ah, okay. You see written on the wall, sixths, show thy face to the sky. As in the six, number 6. Sixths, show thy face to the sky. And that's all you see up there. This, the war sconces and this thing. It was in Draconic, and that's what it said. Okay. Do you go down, or is there something else you'd like to do up here? There's the war sconces with the purple flames in it, and on the wall it reads in Draconic, sixth, show thy face to the sky. Just the roof of the tower, nothing of note. Yeah. Okay. So as you leave the uppermost chamber, you hear... and it just continues laughing like that. Nope. Nope. Okay, so you make it out successfully. So let's go to the other voice channel. Yep. It's already there. Well, I tell you what. If you get to the do all the 8 towers, I'll just take it as written that everybody wrote something down, that you have it. So don't stress about it. No, it was as you were about to leave that it started laughing. Just out of interest, just as a thing, you take 8d10 psychic damage when you go in there. For jewelry, I rolled 39, which is very low. Average should be much higher than that. Like the other ones were in the 50s, so you got lucky. Well, maybe I rolled higher on the other ones, but there's the roll I made for jewelry. Oh, was that's just abilities, though. That's not saving throws, I don't believe. Okay. So make a wisdom saving throw. Well, luckily, you can roll as Lani's bless if you like, but I'm not sure if that. Regardless, 19 makes it. And you woof, dash up the tower again, and you're back at that top room once again. Okay, the draconic script fades. It no longer says sixths show thy face. It says sixths hide thyself behind a mask. Yeah, when you cast a spell magic. Oh, actually, yep, that's fine. Yep. Six, hide thyself behind a mask. Yeah. No laughing. No laughing. You are DM inspiration worthy. Jury, take a point. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that was very well done, because if you didn't work that out, you know, whatever this rhyme of the octate, the arcane octate, it wouldn't work because you'd be doing the wrong stuff, right? So that could have been an absolute disaster. So well done, Matt. And I think Dars suggested it as well. Were you thinking that as well, Dars? Then I, as a DM, would change the rules for it, because that's ridiculous. True Sight also would have revealed it, but I don't think anybody has True Sight. Oh, there we go. Darius is keeping track of them. Where would you like to go? I want to say you wander over to that one. And ice has engulfed the lower floors of this crumbling tower. Pink light pours out of the highest window. A single point of illumination in the dark and out of the way region of the city. And Jory, are you going to cast Detect Magic as a ritual? Enchantment magic. I will not respond to that, Jory. It's a tower of enchantment. What do you want me to say? Similar thing that'll mess with your mind. That is true. I did not respond to kicks up the backside, Jory. I have proven myself time and time again worthy to this, and still you treat me like crap. Claw, you walking? Okay, you walk in. There's a bit of snow and ice on the floor, but other than that, not much. But the interiors of the walls are covered with the draconic text written over and over and over again. It's just everywhere. And I assume those who read draconic can translate it, and that's what it says. And the floor is strewn with buckets and mops frozen stiff by the cold. Yeah, there's a staircase going up. You go up high there, Claw? This phrase keeps on repeating again and again and again, but at some point it starts changing to this phrase. No response. Do you continue up? Is anybody going with Claw? Okay, Islani will follow. Fluffy Beans, you're coming too? Okay, so it sounds like everybody's going up. Cool. And as you get to the last floor, there's a door, and painted above the door in draconic, written in blood this time, it says, "The crown knows all." Nope. Well, it's hard to tell because the entire tower is giving off the illusion magic. Enchantment. Sorry. No. In your opinion, Jory, they're just writing. Okay. Mm-hmm. In your opinion, Claw, the door is perfectly safe. Okay, you open up the door. And what you see is you see an elderly woman sit rigidly on a black throne surrounded in ice. She wears a crown of entwined iron tentacles. I'll just paste this in. So I don't think Matt knows he's not muted. Wait a sec. I'll say Islani and Tooth, you can tell that whoever this person is, she is still alive. This person is not dead, she is still alive. Matt, you need to mute your microphone. In fact, I'm going to mute him. Can I mute him? There we go. I muted Matt. I've muted him on the server side. Just let me see. Number 1, no response, and there is something written behind her, and it says this. I think Islani would protest about this. So she's alive. She's not doing well. We need to save her. I mean, we can't lose our souls along the way. We need to do everything that is good, says Islani. Well, yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. The crown is magical, and I'll say it's an enchantment as well. It definitely enchantment as well. With what? Okay, make me a wisdom saving throw. You touch the crown. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. It looks nice, and yeah, it'll really suit you, Darius. You put on the crown. Mm-hmm. And you. Wait, I'm just mentioning something. So that's what you notice, Darius. And as he takes the crown off this person and put it on yourself, you see she takes a deep breath. And she says something that Professor Orb will translate for you. She says, Destroy the crown. Release my memories. Let me have peace. And then the figure dies. You don't want to take it off. I'll check. I'm just making sure Matt knows that we muted him. Did you? Oh, sorry. I've just muted him myself. Sorry. Sorry, Matt. Are you there? Yeah, sorry. I had you muted because we heard all about Emma's routine. So I muted you for the whole server, but I couldn't hear you. Sorry, Matt. What were you saying? Villain says, yes, I have mage hand. Maybe we should have done this before Dars. But... Well, Dars, we could have thought about this, but you just went in and grabbed the damn thing. Don't accuse me of not doing things. Anyway, stay still. Stay still. I'll try and take this crown off. And you see the mage hand appear, kind of get its fingers under the crown, not budging. Yeah, it's Lani's, yes, but not the normal, the other bliss, yep. What are you doing? So you're going to physically touch it and try and bring it off his head onto yours? Oh, just taking it off. You go to grab the crown and you try and pull it off. Nothing. There's no need for a wisdom saving throw. You just plain old can't get it off. That's an odd way to identify stuff. but I like it. Okay. Okay, you know that this crown, it's a cursed crown, obviously. And what it does is it siphons memory from its wearer, starting with the earliest memory and then goes back. Let's have a look. Bringing up her spell list. It's very slow, but you feel them slipping away. Like at the moment, you're not entirely sure why you've got this crown on your head. It's just not there. Oh, okay. I'll try remove curse. And she cast a 3rd level spell, which is her last 3rd level slot. And then Villain follows it up with try and take the crown off Darius' head. It doesn't come off. Yeah, so he's just not entirely sure why he's got this crown on. Oh, sorry. You're right, it's the earliest memory. Sorry. No. Yes. You're right. I said it the wrong way. He's losing childhood memories. He remembers putting on the crown. Childhood memories, though, are starting to go. But it makes for such a good story. Where's the anvil? Do you want to ping at that one, Darius? Okay, so you head over to there. And let me see, to go from there to there. Oh no, there's plenty of time. So you get outside this tower here. So this... You get outside the tower, and you do remember this is the Tower of Abjuration. This is the correct tower. If you remember, there were, yep, okay. There's no guards or anything outside. Do you ascend the tower? Okay. And you, okay. And at the top is a huge anvil with chiseled with vivid blue runes rest at the center of this 30-foot chamber. Resting on top of it is a hammer adorned with matching runes. As you pick up the hammer tooth, you hear, "Bring me your items of power, and together we shall destroy them." Okay. 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 Nothing happens. You're putting your back into it? Okay. Bing. 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 With that kind of medium force, still nothing happens. Yes, I'll be here to cure. Boom! The first hit goes down. Roll a d6 and add your strength modifier, Islani. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Tooth. D6 plus your strength. So 5 points of damage. Boom! One hit. D6 plus your strength. Boom! What's that? 6 points of damage. Yeah. Crown doesn't come off. Oh! Boom! On the last strike, the crown disappears in a flash of light. And, Dars, you remember that first kiss? It's coming back to you. And also, roll me a d6, Dars. So a flood of, and now roll me 4 d20 stars. 4 d20s. Yeah, roll a d20 4 times. This is not bad, Dars. So just, it's okay. The DM's holding it. It's okay, Dars. Okay. Okay. So as the crown disintegrates, you all feel these memories kind of flooding into your mind. And you remember these things. You remember this is a new memory that you all have created. And this. And this. And this. There's no weightlessness there, just plain old meditation. And by the way, worse things would have happened to Dars over the course of time. And just imagine if this was the last tower that you discovered and the other one was the first tower you discovered. So count yourself lucky, Dars. So how many lines do you have now? Is that the 7th now? Okay, just before we do well, let's see what you do next, but let's take a short break and we'll come back in 5 minutes. Sound good? Okay, see you in 5, guys. So, with 7 of the 8 lines of the rhyme of the arcane octet, what do you wish to do? That's a subtle way of asking the DM. What line are you missing? I think Dars, which number? Like 1, 2, 3? What was that? Number 8. Yes, it is this one here that you have not done. So you wander over there. Jory cast Detect Magic as a ritual, and it is indeed pinging as the Tower of Transformation. And this tower rises before you, straight as an arrow, and a faint line shines from its spire's highest window, and a hairline cracks creep up its wall like ivy. Looks like it. Inside, there's lots of rubble at the base of the tower. Other than that, there's no mist. The door is open. Well, an archway leads into the tower. Does anybody go inside? Okay, so you go inside. Nothing bad happens, but you can tell that the tower's interior walls are sculpted with impressions of humanoid forms pressing out from within, clawing hands and howling faces captured in stone forever. Okay, so you head up the tower. It's a long walk, but you get up the top, and you find a statue lying in a corner. And the statue depicts a woman in wizard's robes, poised as if she's completing a spell. And you notice that the statue is seeming to hit part of the wall. And you look at the wall and you see written in Draconic, you see this phrase, but the last word is not there. And consume. That part of the inscription has been damaged. It's on the wall. But it seems the statue of this wizardly lady has crashed into the last word of this phrase and destroyed it. It's just not there. Make an investigation check. Is Matt here? Oh, Matt can't hear anything for some reason. Let me check his spell list. Mendings. Jory does not have mending. There you go. Let me check Islani. It's more of a wizardly cantrip, I think. I don't think she'll have it. Oh, well, she doesn't have it anyway. Dars. Oh, Villain. Good old Villain. Villain, MVP. Villain does not have a mending cantrip. Well, mending would probably work. Okay. Get out of the way, Daz. Let me have a look. Investigation is wisdom. It's intelligence. Okay. And you guided as well. So D4. Do you want to roll that D4? Dad, you idiot. Take a step to the side. Just take one step. You are literally standing on the word, you damn fool. Yeah, and look, here it is. The word is poison. You just needed to look, Dars. And look, I also found something else. This magical bag. Here, who wants to identify this? And she throws it up. Yes, you missed a magical item and you're just standing on the word, you damn fool. Oh, okay. Okay, I will show you what it is. I assume you're going to share this with everybody, Jury? That's what it is. Yep. And it has 3 beans in it. Only 3. It has 3 beans inside of it. Mm-hmm. So you have all 8 lines of the arcane octet, I believe. You... Who knows what that sound means? Yep. Yep. When you find all 8 lines of the arcane octet, that's worth a level up. So take a moment, level up. And I'll just show you. I'll paste it into the chat so Dara doesn't have to do it over it all here, just so you can all see it at the same time. In fact, I'll put it in Discord, just format it a bit better. Those are the 8 things you've discovered. No problem. Yay! 1 minute. Nope. Nope. You need a long rest to activate all those things. Slani would point out she's significantly down on spell slots, so she can no doubt use a rest. Actually, oh, I can. Of course I can. See what happens if you say it nicely, Jory? I respond in kind. I take it as an extreme compliment. Thank you very much. Well, where are we resting then? Whereabouts? A transmutation tower? Tau transmutation is... Well, where is it? Oh, yeah, it's this one. Yeah, this was the one where the you're missing the last word. So you head to the top of that one. Okay, you head to the top of that one. Velin casts the Learman's tiny hut. And can you all make me a Constitution saving throw, please? You will get your long rest in. Jory will take that as a 22. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh. Constitution saving throw from... Oh. Let me... I rolled for you. It seems... I don't know. That's strange. So, Jory, you're fine. That's the end of my sentence. Villain. Wisdom. Okay, can everybody except Jory roll me... let me just check the exact rule here. Early on when you weren't here, I'm not sure if you were here, Matt, but Claw managed to roll a 1, and a 2. Almost as bad as his triple 1. Like, what did you used DM Inspiration to re-roll it, then you used something else to re-roll it again. And, yeah. Yes? Nope. Okay, so everybody except Jory, can you please roll me 2d6? And, oh my goodness, you guys just aren't helping. So Fluffy goes from a 10 to a 17. Fluffy, you are fine. Let's go to the next one. Tooth, you start at 5 and you added 9. So you're at 14. You are not fine. I'll do it for Islani. So Islani was... Islani is not fine. So far it's just Tooth. And Claw, what did you roll, Claw? You are not fine. Dars, you're okay. So what did we have? We have... Oh, this is interesting. What's her name? Islani? Tooth and Claw all failed. Because Fluffy was fine, Dars was fine. Oh, and one more person, Villain. 4. Villain and Villain. So, I think everybody knows this now. Those people who I mentioned, Islani, Claw, Tooth, and now Villain, you gain the following floor. Let Islani know the good news as well. You wake up? Yep. Sure. Yep. No, I think that's fine. I did rush through the long rest, so lesser restoration. Okay. Okay. Okay, so take your long rest. Get all those nice spell slots back. And what would you like to do? Yep, you don't trust anyone. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure. Do it. Athletics or athletics or acrobatics. It can be like a snake or a gorilla. So you can choose. Yeah, come on, please roll low. Aha! Okay, I'll allow the lesser restoration to be cast, and yep, you come to your senses, Claw. Okay, so that uses up the rings of spell storing, right? So that's empty now. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, the rest of you wake up. And who was the other one? Islani. Doris! Okay. Your bluff was too good. So probably in athletics, I imagine, a few dollars. Nah. Just a big palm to the face. Okay. Make me 2 insight checks. Tooth? 2. Okay, and another one. Yeah, Islani definitely looks off. Get your hands off me! Get your hands off me! Tooth? Just trying to break away. You said you're holding her. Get your hands off me! Aldath, curse you all! Get your hands off me! Do you use your lesser restoration, Jury? Oh, my apologies. I don't know what came over me. Aldath, bless you all! Just like that. And Villain looks off as well. I'm perfectly fine. Why would you even ask? Look, what does this change anything? You've always treated me poorly. Never trusted me. Nothing's changed. I'm fine. Let's get this mission done. As I said, we can maybe get into this massive central tower. There's the Mithla to check out as well. Why are we wasting time? I am perfectly fine. I'm standing right next to you. I'd rather not. Okay. Look, I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm going to check out this Mithla. We know how to do it now. Okay. Well, she stopped talking to you. She's going to the Mithla. Okay, her passive perception isn't going to be... Oh, no, she's going to roll for it. Perception is wisdom. No, she doesn't see you. She's looking for you. Okay, I think this is a lot of unnecessary complication because it'll get done eventually, but you cast Lesser Restoration on the villain. And the villain says, thank you, Tooth. Yes, we all know this curse. But yeah, let's proceed. Apologies for my talking here, but as you know, it's not easy with this place. Anyway, Mithila, what are we waiting for? Mithila or Tower? What do you think? So, I'll explain the Mythalar for those, because it's been a while since you had a look at it. Is a luminous, just exactly as you see, a luminous 50-foot diameter crystal sphere resting on top of an ornate stand. And there's some type of shimmering force field in front of it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if a creature or anything appears, you'll auto-rage. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Roll me a D100. You get a bullet. So, just to get clear where everybody was, Jury, you took off. Actually, we'll do it this way. I'll let you choose. Put on the map exactly where you are. Okay. So there's the billet. Oh yeah. This is where the seed was planted. So feel free to put yourself where you think is appropriate. King Sport hides over here. Villain is not getting that close. You got a full minute. Is Lani over here? Actually, should be close in case someone gets injured. Okay, it's rolling. Got to do Islani and Villain. Oh, come on, Bullet. A 2? Really? Man. So there's Dars, there's Tooth. So did you guys have prepared actions? I think you did. Well, let's just go through it. Let's go through the first round. Fluffy Beans. Rage. Okay. Okay, what's a 3? Okay. So what we'll do. Okay, we'll put a little 5-foot marker token, and you can place that. Where you like? Where am I? Ah, here we go. So this, feel free to place that wherever you like, and that will explode as described. Okay. Sure. Okay. And attack away. Yep, that works. Yep. All right. 25 hits. Okay, so that's 25. Cool. Wow, just start carving into 25 points of damage. Ugh, second one hits as well. 22, 25, just carving into this creature. Nice start. Just, yep, carving into it. Nice. Bones. Where is Bones? Bones is all the way over there. Sure. Claw. Okay, you already have advantage on the roll because of Bones. Yep. Sure. Yeah. Ah, you're a good dad. She's relaxed and asleep because she's in a place of safety. That's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff, Matt. Anyway, back to Death and Destruction. Nope, it just appeared. It's just got summoned from the spirit realm. It's like, yeah, I'm alive. I'm a real bullet. I have dreams and hopes. Yeah. Okay, so an extra 44 total. I'm alive. I'm existent. This is, wow, this is existent. And that was that. Okay, so, poof, it exploded. Bones cannot attack. You're going to have to attack Fluffy Beans this entire time. You can't pretend. Yeah, you can punch him, but you're going to be punching him 10 times. Yeah. Are you going to punch him 10 times, Doris? Okay, roll. Just roll your normal attacks. Yep. Okay. No, there's always a 1 minimum damage. Yep. I think you always do at least 1 point of damage, though. Well, that misses. I rolled 10 times, and its AC is 17. 3 times, so that's 3 points of damage. This is claws. Roll a D100. Matt, D100. And roll a D6, 1 to 3 it attacks. Roll a D6, 1 to 3 it attacks. Okay, tree ant time. Okay, off we go again. Oh, come on. The only way this thing could really survive or do anything is if it rolls nice on its initiative. Evelyn and S. Claw! Oh, I'm alive. I'm a tree. I am sentient. Ah. Ow. Oh, I will destroy these land dwellers. Let me me just make sure it doesn't have anything. Okay, 37. Oh, what the hell? Land these creatures destroyed, and that's all they know. Okay, make another attack if you like. Oh, is that a... But you... Okay, and again. Yep. Okay, got it. Just arrows stuck into this creature. What the hell? Bones. Okay. Okay. Steiner says, it's a tree. It's alive. It's sentient. It determines to live. Fluffy Beans. Still raging with a slight bruise coming up on your arm. Okay. Reckless, Great Weapon Master. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't hit. That one hits though. 28, 31. Okay, you're just carving branches off this tree. It's not looking good. Tooth. Is that your turn? Ours. Okay. That's fine. Oh dear, that is not so good. That one hits though. So 50. Oh, okay. It survives. Honestly, Dad, can't you do anything right? Let me just cast Chill Touch and finish this creature off. Oh. I get a turn. Yep. So let's have a look around. It's going to go for 1 to 3. It stars. It stars. So it takes up a massive tree-like branch, trunk-like arm and brings it down on your head for a 19, which I believe hits. And just cracks you across the head for 15 bludgeoning. Then it raises up its massive trunk-like arm again. Whoops, brings it down on you one more time and rolls a 15. And this time it misses. But you do take 15 bludgeoning points worth of damage. And that's it. Jury. Okay. It erupts in a tree of fire, runs around screaming, ah, 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 and then eventually falls to the ground dead. Okay, so make 10 attacks. And while you're at it, jury roll that D100 so I can prepare it ready. So 2 points of damage. And the D100 jury. 58. What? No, it's not that. It's this. I'm struggling to interpret it. Well, let's do the number first. It's 10. Bright pink toads. Okay, on the toad. Okay, so you can have large or small toads for a minute. Jory, anybody want to do something with toads? That's... Nope. Well, let's have a look. Maybe let's have a look. Let's just check something. Bright pink toads. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll look up a toad description in the DMs. D&D Beyond. So we'll say this one here. They just get large, so it'll be like a giant toad. And giant toads, yeah, I'll do a bite attack. It does 10 piercing and 8 poison. So these do, yeah. So this is a giant toad. What did it say? It says, yeah, it lasts for 1 minute. Fluffy beans, what do you do? Okay. There's 10. Oh, you can carry up to 10. There's a total of 10 toads. Okay, this is the Mythalar right here, I'm going to say. So Fluffy beans you got. Fluffy beans, what do you do? Look, I'll paste. I just put the steps in Discord there, Fluffy beans. I think it's Lani has it, and she'll throw it to Fluffy beans. You have the nether oak wand in your hand now. What do you do? Yep. And it's gonna explode in his hand. Okay. Cross dress. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That hasn't been explicitly stated. I'll accept that. What? It's chit. Chill touch does necrotic damage, I believe. There's nothing chill about it. Oh, yeah, there is. Let's have a look specifically on this map. I mean, Ice is not something you guys have lacked before. Yeah, yeah. There's snow and ice around. I mean, this is the theme of this entire place. So getting ice is the least of your problems. So, yep. The flame goes out. But you can't just... what exactly did you cast, Jory? Okay. You're going to have to roll damage for Fluffy Beans. You don't get it for free. So just roll damage. The question is whether you can do it in a minute. I was going to give the toad a squeeze. Sure. Oh, you can I'm going to say, to make this a lot less complicated, you extract quite a bit of poison from, say, 3 other toads. And you put it in a little vial. Yeah. Take 20 points of damage. That's literally the highest you can do. It's 2d10. Okay. But Jory smashes snow. Yep. Roll an extra 1d8. Oh, it's only a 27 out of a maximum of 28. That's fine. That could have been 3, but no. 27 instead. Okay. 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 Okay, make me, you're going to take D10 with the poison damage, because that's giant toad poison damage. So there you go. That's what you're supposed to do, Jory. Come on. 1 point of damage. Okay, so the Mythlar shimmers a little bit as you're all crowded round looking for your opportunity to perhaps go in as well. And coming up from the ground beneath you, 2 giant creatures emerge. Yep. Well, we're going to have to roll initiative first because it's your old buddies. They're back again. These guys. And just crawl up out of the ground. And yes, roll initiative. I'll get a bit initiative tracker up. I love these guys. Come on, roll decent. That's not bad. I think you're... And Tooth, you're a bit quick on the draw there, but I'll add you in. Tooth was an 11, okay. And Islani, and Villain, and even Kingsport was up there looking closely, so he's going to be up there as well. Oh, sure, that's fine. Oh, but your initial roll was 11, right? Okay, yep, sure. So we'll resort that out. Where's my Tomb Tapper music? There we go. Tomb Tapper encounter. So they just burst out of the ground and get ready to swing and swing hard. Claw, you're up. Mm-hmm. So it prevents attacks of opportunity, right? Okay. The far one, this one? Yep, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's 24. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Got it. 24. Okay. Misses. Okay. Yeah, got it. So 13, 2 or 14. Still misses, unfortunately. Kingsport is going to take the disengage action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can't go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Takes off this way. This Tomb Tapper looks at these arrows in it. It kind of plucks his arrows out of its chest. Turns around. Looks at Claw. Gets out his massive hammer. And whoosh, throws it at range at Claw. For a 17. Then you get a sledgehammer to the face and you take 23 points of damage. And then whoosh, returns back to this creature's hand. And it's going to throw it again. Whoop. This time it rolls a natural 20. And you take 49 points. 40. Oh, no, you're right. It's a disadvantage, but it's still an 18. So that'll just be 28 points of damage. You're right. Was it a double natural 20? So boom, boom. And it returns to its end. Villain says, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Do I fireball these sons of bitches? You let me know. Fireball, yes or no? And the fireball erupts around these creatures, doing 0 damage. They're immune to fire. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Tooth. Oh, she specifically asked you. That decision was the party's, not hers. So don't blame Villain for that one. Yep. That won't help. Yep. Ooh, nice. Okay, let me just get you an air elemental token. Okay, so there's your air elemental. Did that come up? Come here, air elemental. Oh, no, that doesn't look like an air elemental. I think it'll be... Oh, there it is. Okay, let me just give you control over that. There. And then controlled by Tooth. Controlled by Tooth. Okay, so put the air elemental where you like. Should be able to control it now. So right there. Okay, and you're going to do a whirlwind attack. Okay. Okay. Let's make sure it doesn't have any extra stuff on that. Boom! He rolls a 21. Easily avoids it, so that's no damage. Is that your turn, Tooth? Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm just 13 to this guy here. Okay, got it. Okay. Sure. Okay. How high up? 30 feet, okay. They're large creatures. They're, I'll say, 10 feet tall. Okay. The creature will swipe at you with its hammer as you get outside of its range. Rolls a 17, which probably hits an air elemental with a 15, yep. And your air elemental takes 26 bludgeoning damage. Okay, cool. Fluffy beans. Okay. They're making it difficult, so... Okay, so anything around you is difficult terrain for your enemies. Okay, not for your friends. So I'll put a 15-foot radius on you. Make it green for vines. So that is difficult terrain for anybody except your allies. Okay. You can do whatever you like, yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay. 19 hits. 21 hits. So that's... You didn't take 5 from your attacks, though. I mean, you can do Great Weapon Masters, that's fine. But if you do, that first one's going to miss. So 22 damage. Got it. Okay. Is that your turn? Okay, now before bones go, something interesting happens. Where's the best place? Coming up directly from inside of a building, a creature appears, and you all hear this low, cold voice. You think you saw the last of me? I have already killed one of you. I shall kill again. And Auriel appears behind Islani. And that, my friends, sounds like the cliffhanger of all cliffhangers. Plus, I need to pick up some children. So, see you next week. See you guys later. I really got a dash. Okay, bye-bye.